go. Uh-oh. Let's see if that's gonna. Holy cow. That thing's on there. Why is this not Alright, let's see how this works. Something not right. Ah, I know what I did. Hold on. Setting this, got it the wrong way. Good morning, Christina. Haven't seen you on for a while. Let me fit this phone holder. It messed up. I didn't see there was another threaded, opening to a hut. What the? Black Friday deal. Menards. Cheap. Ah. Work. I know it all too well. Alright. This one's got a better. The other one, also had was this little metal thing, and this is what I was using before, and I took a rubber band so it'd stick. Not really beautiful weather. It's better than a blizzard right now, or pouring rain, but I guess we're gonna get wet snow. So, yay us. But, alright. Didn't expect anybody to get on this. Ow, maybe it doesn't work. It just bounced off like a bungee jumping phone. Yeah, I definitely got it infest. Oh, you know why? I got this case on there. Oh shit. My case has this little thing and it pushes it out. There's not enough to grab. I hope nobody gets seasick. Let me see if that'll hold. We're going flying. Got an angle. Alright. Wait a couple more people get on. Need to make sure it's stable a bit. Don't crash down. Ta-da. Howie's passed out. Oh shit. What did I do with it? Oh, my head's ringing. I'm gonna say. Gotta show you some old school stuff. I gotta go check the fish. Gotta feed the fish. coming. I'm coming. Bear with me. Fish that eat. There's no way. And there's still two. Man. Somebody's in Michigan. This. I had to go back and watch it. See somebody had been better on Saturday, but all type. Alright, let's get the show on the road here. Where's everybody working? At break time, 10:30. Oh shit, it's hot in here. I'm wearing pants today. Well, pullovers, I can take them off. Got shorts on, but anyway, what's up? What's new this week? God's gonna sick us Friday. It's gonna be next Friday, which gives us some more time to clear out some tanks. We need to move some fish. We need to sell some fish and make room for more fish. The revolving door. So, a bunch of fish are marked down. There's a bunch of fish that are really marked down to move, get rid of them. Ooh, a furry cat. Try foil or something that makes noise. Trying to think what else. If it doesn't like certain smells, I don't know if you can put something up there, like cinnamon, cayenne pepper. I mean, it keeps critters away. If it knows it's up there, it might avoid it. My cat, my old cat, man, I don't know if I have a picture of him. He was 25 pounds. He wasn't getting on anything unless it had a ramp. He was a big cat, really big cat. Let's do a quick look around. Like, share, and subscribe would be cool. This zooms in, so you hit it twice, then it flips. So, lots of tetras. I mean, we got more fish than most, I think. We're low on Buenos Aires. Cichlids like nobody's business. Plants, they're on order. They're not coming until like Monday. We still have some, but they're 20% off. Yeah, that would help, having the top on the tank. These guys I marked down, these glass headstanders, 5 for $55. They're regular 15 each. So about 2.5 inches. They're different, kind of cool. They're supposedly scale eaters, but if you have them with big fish, maybe. I'm getting bombarded by vendors, suppliers, farms, whatever. Everybody's trying to get like last minute business before shutting down. Next week's the last week of probably getting fish in for a lot before the busy holiday flying season. This pair of angels spawned. They laid eggs somewhere. I could have swore the tube was down. The silver and this weird one, kind of like a panda. It's outlined in black. It's really cool. This gold one's been staying out of the way. The rose lines are eating the wafer I dropped in there. Can't believe we still have some of these Oscars. Need to get rid of those. I'm gonna try to eat the whole wafer. I try to get a wafer down for those plecos. I think there's some butterflies still in there. Yep, there's one. Maybe 2 left. These Midas Red Devils, they're growing a bit. Those are a deal. Need to get rid of them. Those Pim cats need homes. We freed up that tank. These Rio Alalar Geophagus, Geophagus labiatus. Good luck trying to find those. Wish somebody take that whole group. This beautiful Argente, probably about 8 inches. Awesome fish. We still got some deals on smaller stuff, which some of that's gonna go bye-bye. Medium large, nice Moriai. Look at the color in that guy. He is fired up. He's still young. Get a big hump on his head. Big giant insignis, Orlei, peacock, miscellaneous. Someone say something. Okay. We don't have too many. This is what I'm going to get in is some more male peacocks like sunshines, reds, OBs, hopefully fulvescent blackfin Ulysses. Those you don't see too often. Those bleakeri, those need homes. Medium, large, yellow labs. Shuri elongatus, those are cool. You don't see those much. Slow size, they got the males for $8, regular $20 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5, 6. Sold some. There was more in there. Little baby guys. The if I got mine, finally took those over. Awesome ACI. The regular medium ACIs and Z-Rocks down there. My Regina, I need to go to the building this week. Odds and ends, Deep R Electras, Christie Eyes, the blue Pinoy Angels, super red bushy nose, medium plus. Oh, we're almost out of Phenocylus. That's young ones are tough to come by. I think my one supplier has them, but too much money. Small Z-Rocks, electric blues. I'm gonna get more electric blues in and Z-Rocks maybe. We still got a couple of the True Angelicus catfish. Central Americans, we got Red Tiger Mataguents, Centarchus, Cuban Tetracanthus. We got the Beanie Eye, Umbi. As far as Central Americans, then you got South American, Geo, Balls and Eyes, Chocolate Cichlids on sale. Buy one, get one free on the chocolates. Awesome tetras. Great tetras. White Clouds. Angels galore. Java Moss. There's some medium, like 4-inch Argentes. Need a home. Fantastic rainbows. Finally got those. Looks like they're painted. The Parkinsoni's. Tetras, Tiger Barbs, Brahmies, more Angels. Finally got moved that turtle out, so that tank's open. We'll need that. Not too many dwarf Brahmies left. Buy one, get one free on the extra large green emerald Corys. Still has some gold rams. Those are fantastic. Yaru and some small Argente. In the big tank, that Nagar is looking stunning. Cygnus, I'm gonna hopefully get small ones at Cygnus. We don't have any. I don't know if I'll have to get that on order if they're available. And I'm gonna get Tangerine Tiger small ones. And the air's out over here. It's a good fish. Don't seem overly aggressive. Look at the shrimp eating on the wafer. Got some plants in there, make it a little more challenging to catch them. Long, lemon spot, bushy nose, long fins. Those gold dwarf frogs, those are on sale. More tetras, goldfish, and some green cories are in there. Doing well actually. And the weather loaches. I gotta feed them more. Looking a little thin. Red gold severums. Those little crabs. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the Queen Arabescus, it's still in there. There's one beautiful fish. I can't. Oh, there it is. Amazing. Amount of shrimp. Lots of Tanganyikans, Capellis, orange mandarin. Oh, those guys. We got 3 left. 4 left. God, I love that fish. Oh, these guys. Somebody buy this trio of Autoceps. Breed them. And that guy. He's fantastic. That's a show fish. The Trimaculatus, Trimax at war in here. Beating each other up. I don't know if we sold any. Need to go home. Shouldn't have bought those things probably, but I try to have everything, kind of everything, and different, unique stuff, so it gives people options. We stock a lot compared to anybody else. Bicolor looks good, Nagar looks good. Get those peacocks, they're $10 off. So stuff we have on sale is until we get the new stuff in. So some Aussies, we still have some red Ptosas. There's looks like 4 X-Chromes or Jennies left. Big Tiger Barbs, Gold Sex Fascias, you don't see those hardly at all. I had to import those. Grammies and rainbow. I think I'm gonna put a rainbow shark. Hey, good morning, John. In the wall tank at the dojo. They actually need to put a couple of these in there. They should go well. Tanganyikans galore, tetras, guppies, blah blah blah. Congo tetras, danios. There's a Myers eye, which is really rare. Heterospilus. Those get really, really nice. Kind of a slow grower. Beanie Eye, very aggressive. And Umbies. Looks like there's 3. Maybe we sold 3. I got those on sale, ready to move. Those Argentes get to be fantastic fish. Angels, more angels, platies. Those are only $1 a piece, those gold tetras. Sold quite a bit of them. Not too many left. Need to move those over to the other tank. Corys, we're getting low on some Corys. Maybe I can get Corys if I do. I'm up in the air trying to get stuff. I mean, there's different things from different sources, but it's a pain. I don't want to order stuff I really don't need, but then there's stuff that I want or need or customers want. So it makes it very challenging to get certain fish. So there's some good sources for certain things. Discus, 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Yeah, more sold. So looks like there's 4 left. These were nice. That was a nice batch. I don't know. I don't like to put new discus in with existing discus. I like to sell them and clear the tank out, do big wire change, and then get a new batch in. It seems to be the best case scenario, success without having the issues. Sometimes you put new discus into already a tank that's kind of doing well, getting along, and sometimes it can go sideways, and if they get sick, you lose discus. That'd be a lot of money. This tank is blooming with plants. It has been putting a little effort. I've been trying to get striated botillas. There's if I do import, there's the you got those side monks on sale, which you don't see those. I can't believe nobody's jumping on those. God, I like that one with the red. Looks good. That white rock still sure stands out though. There's the Bucata, I think. Discussions. Discus. Autocorrect sucks sometimes. So, hardscape like galore. I see you restocking plants. Inventory. So another 32 flex. We're down to 5. That's 5. That's a great setup. If you want that for like an office, a waiting area, if you have a big kitchen or a dining room or living room, bedroom, the kids' room, as like a night light. That's what I did for Dylan for a long time. Anywhere. I mean, it's not too big. It's all in one. The filter system's built in. The lighting's built in. It's app. You know, it's just a all around nice little setup. Clean look. So, oh yes. Sales going on. There's gonna be some more sales added. I have to work on that. I get so much stuff going on. I got that big custom tank is gonna be a done deal. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna I have to get video pictures. This tank cloudy. I don't know why. Hope nothing's dead in a rock somewhere. There's been war going on. These Severums. I think these red tigers, and that might be a pair. The big one could be a male, that small one could be a female, lighter colored. But it looks like it's getting picked on. I think they killed the black angel. The other red Severum's rehabbing. This beast. Oh, the Arwani cat. You can actually see him. Usually hiding in the corner of the Niger. That thing's 20 years old probably. Never see it. I got that from somebody. The B3. We need more pumps. Oh, we got more dry goods coming tomorrow. Another 55 coming for that stand and that cap. That 75 is sold. The stand's coming for that, but you have the 60 in that stand. At 29 is needing home. Gosh, what a Karen, you're a bitch. They cleaned this tank. I already fed her. She's such a wicked thing. This Seiche caster filter that's been on here. it's been working pretty good, but I want to replace it with a bigger filter, and so I'm going to sell that. I guess see what the cost is. Basically, sell what wholesale price is, and it works. It works. I mean, for up to 55-gallon tank, so it works for the bitch Karen over there. So anyhow, yeah, we got to do some inventory reduction. Gotta count inventory, which sucks. The Bethachromis. I'm working on that today, Mike. So I hope you will. If I get these, you're coming to buy them. Electric Blues in there getting beat up. God dang on fish. Probably need to do a water change on that tank since we're putting all those big fish in there. All right, I need a drink. This thing's holding up for now. Oh shit. Here, you want to see some crazy stuff? I guess I could post the pictures on Instagram, Facebook page. Let me before cell phones. You only have room for 3? Well, something's wrong with that. This is going back from the beginning. Well, at first, when I started business was for maintenance service. So just cleaning tanks, setting up tanks. And I didn't want a retail store. I actually went for an old greenhouse that was run as a hatchery / retail at one point. But it was a mess. The city wanted it condemned. I found all kinds of inside info, and so I just wanted to wholesale, like breed fish and do aquarium maintenance. I didn't really want to be in retail. Retail is a pain in the ass. It's stressful, it's hours and whatever. So, but when I went into retail, how I ended up in retail, why I went into retail was to buy wholesale. You needed a physical storefront, an actual business with an actual address, a business phone number to buy from the wholesalers back then. So there was no internet, nothing like that. So I was like, well, I'm buying from a store, and then here's a receipt for the sale, $300, and here's $50, $100, whatever. I wasn't charging much when I started in 1992-ish. So, and I was like, man, I'm doing a lot of work. I need to make more money. I need to make money on the stuff. Stores making money, but I'm not making enough money for the, thinking ahead. And so so I was kind of forced to go into retail. In my first store, the owners were from Eastside. They just bought the building, a little shopping strip, Albion Plaza, 130th and Albion. Back in the day, which is probably 50 years now, I don't know, there used to be chocolate lovers. Back in the day, there used to be stores every 5 square miles. And some amazing stores back in the day that carried everything, whatever, monkeys, and they had toucans and Strong's Little Animal Kittens, the good old days. And so no box stores, no chain stores, no Walmarts. It was just independent businesses. Maybe somebody had a store in a couple stores or something. So, but yeah, this was about a 1,500 square foot store, if I remember, and I gutted it. I did a lot of times. I do a lot of work myself. So scraping the floors, they were nasty. So, I'm looking at it. So going through these, a lot of work. I've done a lot of labor. This is up in the roof. It's on the owners that the steel's rusted inside. They had to patch the roof. I had ACHVC thing was ever on the roof. Some bad tiles. So this is before I opened my first store. One of the bathrooms, see water stain from the ceiling. Another bathroom. There's 2 restrooms in there. I don't know what it was before. Tropical Lovers was in the middle. And I tore down some rooms. There was mirror on the wall already, which I left. I think I did. And I ended up putting like this kind of carpet, commercial carpet. I ended up opening up a wall, and I end up getting, I'm not going a long story short, the first Petland, my first job, actual job, Petland, when I was like 15, it was like an 84, 85 maybe. They went out of business, left at one point, and they left behind those big, huge cages. I don't know, 6 foot by 8 foot, whatever. And they had like the dog cages, reptile sections, a bird section. It was like a whole oak. I mean, they were probably they would be so expensive now. I couldn't imagine. I basically got them for free. I had to get them out of there. Luckily, I had a customer, which I still see once in a while. They don't keep fish no more. He drove a truck. He got a truck. I mean, I had more than enough. I sold some. I had to put some in storage. I took everything out of there. There's still some 40-gallon breeders left. The counter, which I had to cut down, it was massive. It was too big. I cut it in half, basically. So, yeah, the old neighbor helped me build the racks back then. Building the bases, all the racks, wood racks. That base right there is going to be for the 300-gallon, 8 foot by 30 by 24. There's some old shelving units. It was, I don't know how long it took me. There's first tank I rebuilt, acrylic, which ended up leaking in a year because my neighbor fucked up. I painted the backs of tanks. Everything was like sponge filter, box filters then. That was all 10 gallons, one wall. On the other side, I don't think I had pictures. It was saltwater section, acrylic on units. A big section was like fish, and then another unit of cubes that I put stuff. Then I had pictures of fish, but I also had my iguana I adopted, Dino. He was a big boy. After like 2-3 days I had him, I brought him down for a little girl to pet him. They latched on my chin. I just had him on me, and he bit. He's like 5 foot tail. And he went wham, grabbed on my chin. The mom's like, oh, and I'm like, ah, well, I guess he doesn't want to handle it. I put him back up on top there because it's hot up there. Had this half bark, and he's sitting under the lights. And she's like, you know, you're bleeding. I'm like, oh, really? I go in. I had this blood ring. We grabbed a hold of my chin. Oh, there's Houdini. That was my first. Well, my iguana there. He's up on the back of Dino. We call him Houdini because he was an escape artist. Sometimes he'd disappear. One time he got behind the shelves or something. We didn't see him for a while, and then he pops out. I used to have a pair of ferrets. Same thing, man. There was my neighbor built the big cap. There was a center overflow for a big, huge wet dry underneath. And the bagging table was on the end there. So that kind of divided the fish room. With a little counter. These pictures are not great. This is coming from the front door. Shelving units. I had small animals, reptiles, small birds, all bunny rabbits. That was a cute bunny. Guinea pigs. Boa, that's a red-tailed boa. I didn't carry like Burmese and anacondas, anything like that. I think the boas were probably the biggest snake I kind of carried. What else? Let's see. Grand opening. Or one of the, I don't think it was my grand opening. This is the first Christmas. Eddie Johnson played for the Cleveland Browns. We pretty much became friends. He liked fish. I had a tank in his place. That was the first time. And then he had a couple different businesses. I had a tank in his office. And then Santa Claus there, and I was doing giveaways. I don't know. I remember this kid kind of, and he's holding my python. I had a ball python, Cuda. I used to go to schools and do kid shows. I had a coloring name contest for my character I made up. and the prize is winning a rabbit in a cage, I think. So the little girl won the bunny rabbit. So I had science diet, I had Imes, that was a counter with all the treats. Oh, this is Madge, my black. I adopted him. Customers of mine had transferred his job, was moving. Oh, we had kitty cats. We sold iguanas. He was just here the other day. He weighs a lot more than that. Jimmy. More kitties sleeping on the things. So some history. A lot of history. That's just the first store. I gotta find, I'm cleaning in the house. Trying to clean the basement. My mom's gonna kill me. I've been trying to do it before Thanksgiving, now before Christmas, holidays. It builds up over time. Now I closed my first pet shop in '94, and I was just doing the maintenance. The service business was growing and growing. Doing pretty well, buying custom acrylic tanks, doing leasing tanks, doing some nice jobs, and I worked for another shop that bought another one. I don't know, that's crazy. It was in Strongsville. I redid the fish department. I only worked there a few evenings and did the maintenance during the day. Then they sold out. They were stupid. And who bought them was stupid too. And I ended up working at PSP part-time, a couple nights a week. That was funny. And then I ended up getting a job at the police department, North Royalton. I was an amateur officer, but I worked for the police department. Could have been a full-time cop. I didn't take it. God, that was in '96. So maintenance was growing. I had my first house. Had a fish room, about 100 tanks. Some tanks throughout my house. I had a master double. I refinished like 1,100 square feet of hardwood floors and new kitchen, all that stuff. My first house, a deck with a hot tub, bachelor days. And then I got tired of being in my house. People would call all hours. I had a spare room. When my friend moved out, he lived with me for about 8 months when he got in the Marines. And I turned it into like an office, but the phone would ring. I had a little yellow page ad back then. Still no cell phones back then. I think pagers. I ended up with 2 pagers. I had my own pager and then a pager from the city. So they called me in on stuff. I decided to rent Old Brooklyn next to Memphis Bakery, a little building. It's fairly cheap, nice building, good shape, and I just needed something. I was just gonna be like open on Saturdays. Hello, yo. So I wanted to get it out of my house and some other things. Somebody actually broke in my house, so either they knew me, worked for me, or past renter or something, and that pissed me off. They knew Goliath, my old dog, was 145 pounds when I ate him. They had to know he's in the cage or something. So that was like, all right, I'm getting and my neighbors old neighbors originally thought I was like a drug dealer or something. I was just pimping fish. Bred a lot of fish, especially Fritosos. Burundis back then. There was no other. I got my Pemwees. That was like my first like something opposite than a Burundi. And they end up being a-holes. F1s that grew them up. The male killed everything, ate everything. But so I decided to rent this little storefront. Long story short, I got suckered in bringing in dry goods by someone. They're like, well, you're paying rent, you must well open. I'm like, yeah, kind of, And so I started to open a little bit. They fronted me some product to get me like kind of started. And here we are. So I rented this place for a couple years. I had a custom, I think it was 170 gallon, the front window. So at night they would be lit up. And I had like Oscars and Central Americans, big fish. I don't remember that plant stand. The tube tank, which I still have that. Custom corner tank. No, I've used a pump to drain quicker, but I run multiple hoses. Like before Ryan and Elder were helping me, we run 2 hoses at the same time. I've run 4 hoses S2, H2, H1, run 3 or 4 hoses. I run 2 in H2 alone. I go down each side of the aisle and I drain. Especially the big tanks, I have some time to go over and drain other tanks. And the small tanks, sometimes I'll do by bucket. You know, just go through while the other bigger tanks are draining, and then I go and vacuum. I go back and vacuum again because then it settles. So you're multitasking. Usually we run 2 hoses here, and you only have 1 hose to fill. That's what takes the time, is filling. But yeah, I'm old school. I don't, you know, water changing system would be nice, but you know, the cost up front, and then if you have leaks and issues, look at all those cases and buckets of salt. I didn't remember carrying all this. Lots of custom acrylic tanks back then. They've gotten very expensive. So I set up the front room. You walked in, and there's a room probably about so big, 12 by 15, 15 by 15 or something. And I set up like a showroom, and I put the slot wall on top with some dry goods, and then on the shelf, little shelving stuff. Not a lot of stuff, just fish food and supplies. And then there was another room, a little bit smaller, 10 by 11, 12 by 11 or something, and I made the fish room. That was one wall of nothing but 10 gallons, 4 high. And then the other side had 20 highs and 15 gallons. So 3-way, or no, 2-way. So like the whole wall here and the whole wall there. I might have had a couple tanks on that wall, like on the stands or something. I don't remember exactly. So, and then that was which is over there, which B3's in, that lagoon tank. Used to usually keep goldfish and stuff in there, koi, kind of the idea behind it. Flatback hex, and that was a huge tank, which I ended up getting rid of. I don't know what I do with that. It was like the bi-level, but it was one whole big tank. Built-in filter on the end. I still have that white shelving. And it was filled with Malawians. I think the 100-gallon flatback hex was Tanganyikans. So, and I ended up getting the bi-level built, I think, when I moved. Oh, this is the tank in my basement now, my lagoon tank. It's half filled, about 250 gallons. With the metal hell, I have Diamondback and all my turtles and koi in there. Let's going into some maintenance back in the day. This is an elementary school in Cleveland. Cleveland never pays. We're on time. This is a 500-gallon I built. Yes, I had hair. I had design built for a tech center. That was an awesome tank job. Then P&C comes along. It did great when I had it, but then P&C takes over and late paying. This was a 4-foot tall tank in a wall in a home. He actually worked for the Cleveland Indians. He moved to the Colorado Rockies. I can't remember his name. That was a fun tank. That was already there, and it was glass. It's basically a 55 double high. They don't make them like that no more. I had Severums and Tetras and Barbs and stuff in there, easy, but I had to keep running in front. They had mag floats back then, algae magnets, so I had to go in there with extra, I finagled like scrubbers. They didn't have a whole lot. This is an office, a little tank on our desk. Oh, there's another one in an office. So I had a lot of maintenance counts. There was a divider between the 2 desks. That's another, the 100-gallon flatback hex, I think, or 80. This was at a restaurant that ended up being a pain. I didn't put those tanks in. This would get all kinds of grease from the kitchen. Then they wiped out the fish. They gave them butter shrimp with the 300-gallon on the back bar. I think this was at a school somewhere. The tank was a mess. But big goldfish in it. Did I miss some stuff? Cool. Like to see them. Here's another one. I think I ended up working for this company construction company, supply company that was down in Cleveland. It's like a 55 or a 60 tall. Oh, here's a good one. This is I still have this tank running. It's at home. This is my 110 Oceanic. This is at my parents' in the basement. There was a little back room, see racks, I ended up building. It was filled with tanks back there. I don't have much pictures, but I love my 110. Look at all the live plants. Anubias were like huge, huge. The tank was phenomenal. And I made a big mistake. I don't know what I did. It was, oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I ended up taking a pair of big gold Severums or something from somebody or something, and I numbered the Severums, mowed on my plants like in 24 hours. Here, this is when we were building the last shop. So we've gone through phases. That was the new bi-level, which I still have. See the tables and chairs and the counter, had a custom counter built, that custom tank, custom stand, and this is when I had the coffee shop idea, the H2O Cafe and Aquarium. So, and I would get the sink, and there's a fridge, all that stuff, and I had a fancy cappuccino machine. There's the original acrylic that got so scratched up over time. It was like 170 gallons, I think. And there was a tube tank, and then 100-gallon flatback hex. The tube tank I ended up replacing with an Oceanic half circle, which is great. Oh, this is a friend of mine. I gotta send this to her, Kelly. She used to go let my dog out when I worked the city. Yeah, lower rocks. It was mostly, it was all Africans, Malawians, and Tanganyikans. Then this is the rack of 10s. I had 100-something 10s on 96 10-gallon tanks on that one wall in the shop before this one. We moved. I've built a lot of racks and plumbed and painted a lot of tanks. This is setting up the store. Look, I got the furniture, all that stuff, bamboo, display tanks. Still have that stuff. I'm going to show that one and that one. Yep. I think that's it. That's it for now. I got more stuff I know I got somewhere. But a little history of me in this business for over 32 years. Working in the industry for over 39. So, been around. Do you have enough? Do you have any fossil chromas? Fossil chromas, rostratus. No. I have a male. I have a male here, 6 inches. I'm probably going to have another male coming that's coloring up in the colony. They're not breeding. I need to do something. They're just not breeding. They've been in there for a while. There's a colored male, big females, some smaller ones, hopefully females. They don't breed, so I need to give them their own tank maybe. There's like Tanzanian ACIs in there that are breeding like crazy. Seen the video when I did a live show in the hatchery, a bunch of different stages of the Tanzanian ACIs. But I don't see young ones. Nobody hardly breeds those. The African cichlids is on a romantic music. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always playing music, but it's not romantic stuff. It's usually something rock. 106.5 around here. But stupid water bill. I actually overpay. I try to get paid for December. I pay my bills ahead. I don't want to be late. It gets hectic usually, kind of busy, the holidays. So I overpay. So I want, now my gas bills, some of them worked out. Then water and sewer never works out. It's always more every month. I don't get it. And we're using pretty much the same amount of water here, maybe. I don't know. Definitely a lot more water changes here. 1,000, 2,000 gallons a week. So 4,000 to 8,000 gallons a month. It sucks. It's my, I'm up to about 400 a month, water sewer. I don't ship. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. I do not ship. Every day, lately, I posted the pictures of some of my Zaire Toasters on a page, and now people are messaging me about if I'd ship Heifer Toasters for sale. It's kind of too late now. It's I don't really have time. New York State. Yeah, I right now I'm not shipping. You know, March. Yeah, March is probably one of the busiest months typically. April, end of April, May, June, July, August, September, I ship some. It's spring, summer. When it slows down here, as long as nothing's going on and personal life gets busy, everything else. So, or the karate thing is busy. Hopefully soon. I just got a bunch of billboards that could be going up around advertising a couple something fishies and the rad. But I'm sorry, I'm not shipping. It's I don't know. And a lot of people, I waste, no offense, but I waste a lot of time. I have friends that ship. That's their main thing. They own stores or online, their farms, whatever, Dan, and they complain that people just 1,000,000 questions, pictures, and all this stuff back and forth. And I've been there, done that. Now I've had people, oh, can you hold it till 2 weeks till I get my paycheck? No. They ask the most insane, asinine shit, or waste a lot of time and then don't buy. Yeah, I don't have time for that. So might be in the near future. Well, I gotta get a hold of the guy, young guy. Had a proposal for me. Him and his partners. They graduated from college, and they're techies kind of. They have another company that's so, but they have this idea. I kind of forget. I need to have a meeting with them. I had a meeting and the young guy came to me, and some of the things they want to do with my business, they want to use my business as a startup, like a trial and try it out, and they wouldn't charge me, I guess. So there's some cool things that might help, like doing the shipping of fish at certain times, but like dry goods. So, but I can't get overwhelmed. You need bodies. So it's like getting over that level, how big you want to get. And I'd love to have more money, but there's, only so much you can do with what you have, and then how much more headaches do you want? So bigger is not always better. So I've seen a lot in this business get too big, too quick, and then crash. Their costs, their overhead costs, labor costs, everything skyrockets, and some of that stuff you can't stop. The bills just keep coming for certain things, so you're stuck. Like here, it's stuck with utilities and taxes and everything else. So there's your overhead cost. Yeah, he had some. It was neat, and he had a mock of my site and doing all this stuff, and it had me intrigued. But they had run it kind of. So yeah, I just I'm kind of it's maybe detrimental for me to grow sometimes. I know Bruce used to tell me I used to my master's in IT. You're smarty pants. I wouldn't say I'm smarty pants. I guess school of hard knocks and don't give up too easily. Street smart, I guess. I did go to I flunked like community college. I didn't stick with it for business, but I ended up going back when I decided to open my own business. I went to Tri-C. I didn't go for a degree. I just took business. I took real estate investing. I took an IRS tax class at Akron or something. Oh, I went to Cozy. I did a workshops, starting a business and business plans and all that stuff. So just what I needed to know as much as I know. Just you had to handwrite notes and stuff. So didn't go for I wasn't looking for a degree. I was just trying to have a business, small business, and survive. That was the goal. I wasn't planning on getting rich. Thanks, Christina. Good to see you, hear you. So, yep, that's it. But, holy crap, I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, Yov, can't ship right now. More welcome to drive down to Cleveland, go shopping. I've had people, I just had somebody, oh shit, I forgot about that. Or if Anna will handle that. Gift certificate. I've shipped mailed gift certificates. So we do gift certificates. We don't do gift cards. So we handwrite them old school. I don't do enough business, I think, to do gift cards. I don't think that it's cost effective. So many people got cards. We have credit cards, we've got loyalty cards. There's just thousands of cards. It's like too much. You need a suitcase to carry every store, every business. Some of them just ask for your phone number, address, or something like that. You don't have to carry cards as much. But anyway, it was funny. They asked, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yes, I could ship. I said, are you local? No. And they emailed back, and they're about 20 minutes away, but they're not local. I thinking they're out of state, because I've had people from out of state want to buy a gift certificate for a relative, family member, somebody, friend here in the local area that patronizes our store. So that's what he requests. So it's cool that we have some customers that were on the top of the list of their Christmas list, what they want for Christmas. So yeah, we'll do it over the phone, take a credit card, and get your mailing information and mail it to you. So I forgot to tell Adam, we got to manually punch in the credit card information and stuff like that. So, all right, I gotta go. Lots of work to do. I got phone calls, emails, and I gotta get the stuff ready for this custom tank build. That's gonna be a major job. 4.5 feet tall acrylic. 800-pound tank. So I gotta find out the freight, which I don't know. It's gonna be 2 months, 3 months before it's even ready. So I can't. They want a quote. I'm gonna have to give them a roundabout quote, but prices change on stuff like that usually often. And trucking company, who's available, and the truck is gonna have to be. Tank's gonna have to be delivered directly on site east of here, so I can't fit that in my van. I can't carry that van, so I might actually have to hire some moving guys. So anybody local knows anybody, I don't have to go look at cards. I know people's left cards here that has pallet jack. Can't get a tow motor in there, so I doubt it. So a pallet jack, it has to have a lift gate, pallet jack it off, and then it has to be picked up and put on the base, going between two walls, a see-through tank. So I haven't had a major job like this in years, so it's a big one, costly one. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun setting it up. And now I'm like 75 foot from a sink, which sucks. I wish they planned this stuff from day one. They already have a layout done, blueprints, and all this architectural engineerings, and I mean, they're probably dropping $500,000 on this place. So phone's ringing, sorry, but yeah, I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Spread the good word, share, like, hit the bell, blah blah blah. We appreciate the support, all that good stuff, the good word, some referrals, and the write-up reviews, whatever. So I did have some beefs and some rants, but no time right now. Gotta go. See ya. Bye-bye. See you, John. Thanks, man.